Travel is opening. It takes you out of your fixed ways. It breaks your habits, opens your mind, opens your eyes.
Let's have a little music, shall we? I think the Doors are quite appropriate for crossing America.
Riders on the storm.
Every local poet here writes a poem to the Yuba River. So this is mine. Yuba. Yuba. Yubu. Yuba. Massive rocks being microsculpted by molecules of moving water, ever so infinitesimally, but never ceasing in 100 million years, become intricate objects which, when exhibited in the Galactic Museum, all granite gray and black, speckled, veined, dappled in quartz and gold, are truly hailed as works of genius, and glory be to the mighty sculptor. Yuba, Yubu, Yuba. Every river inch is a databank of storms and quakes, floods and droughts, of endless eons alone with fish and bears and deer and mountain cats, of dinosaurs and hawks, of billions of insects, flies, and countless gnats, populating its sun-baked banks, reflecting eternity's ever-presence. And finally humans appear, at first making no more impact here than any other of the myriad organic beings and water worshippers. But they gradually mold themselves into psycho-ecological symbiosis and come to call themselves the Yubu tribe of Maidu people. For long centuries, the Maidu may do as they know damn well please. And you, Yubu, in your river heaven, you do become well at ease. Yuba, Yubu, Yuba. Ah, now dawns the so-called modern age to end these native ways, and soon the Yubu people are forced to hide from their only home and get renamed as Indians, and soon after reclassified as extinct, leaving behind only their name as legacy to miners and settlers who uproot the riverbed to scour its foundation for shiny stuff, dam its flow, and dump their mercury, toxins, and bitter sludge, then build cabins and towns and roads, bring their pets and poop, bring wives and kids and wagons, and then cars, vans, and SUVs, bring tin cans, bottles to break, and ciggies to grind in the sand. Yuba, Yubu, Yuba. Now Enterococcus bugs make their home here too with all the rest. And in the wider world that reputedly lies beyond these banks, terrorists now do deadly deeds while the innocent victims dance. And man's monuments fall while tempers rise to heights of war. And whole nations wax and wane to the clang of angry arms. Thus the world turns, but this present state is just another dot in the long, 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 long pageant of such dots in time, which ticks along and waits and watches, taking its infinite course, meandering down the measureless byways of planetary lifespan. Yuba, Yubu, Yuba. Yuba knows that this too shall pass, shall someday be cleansed again, and then sullied again, and destroyed and reborn many times more. Yuba seemingly so old and worn down amidst its green and tawny hills, murmuring with memories rich in history going back and back and back. This Yuba is yet really young, and only just begun its fulsome drama. 100 generations yet to come will wet their tails here too, and 100 times 100 more until they too are duly done. Yuba, Yubu, Yuba. Then humans will someday be no more, allowing the animals to return and the fish to swim as the floods and storms continue their ritual count. The glistening rocks will keep molting into newer forms of nature's art, for this show must go on, and many awesome acts and scenes still await. This Yuba River is Mother Nature's mill, which grinds up man and beast, and forest and hills, ever watching herself dissolve into finer detail, cliffs into banks, into boulders, into rocks, into pebbles, into sand, into dust. Yuba, Yubu, Yuba. Water endlessly flowing, grinding, tumbling, etching, dismembering, remembering, reminding, reverting, renewing, reliving, revering. Yuba goes with the flow. Yuba is the flow. Yuba flow, Yuba go, Yuba, Yubu, Yuba. I think it's really important to go out on your own and not take, your information about the world secondhand. You have to go out and find out for yourself.